I want to go straight out to my exclusive guest, Michelle Schreffler. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us. I know you were friends with Connie. Extremely horrific story. You knew her from high school. Police say they don't have a suspect or even a motive. You know, was Connie even, Michelle, the type of person to have enemies?
Not at all. Connie is a beautiful woman with a heart of gold. I can't think of one person that could say a bad word about her.
And as police put together this case, Michelle, obviously they're going to be relying upon community involvement. I'm sure at some point you may be even questioned about this. Is there any indication of perhaps any issue she was having, whether it be an issue internally with her family, whether it be an issue externally, whether it be someone, you know, that she was speaking to you? Can you give us any information about who would do this to this beautiful woman?
No, we're all clueless here. We have no idea. You know, it's news to us, too, about that car that she went up to and talked to. So that could be the clue. We don't know.
You know,
everybody knows her as she's beautiful, wonderful.
And just no enemies or anything else. And with regard to the car, Michelle, I mean, certainly I think that's important because that helps perhaps piece together who was in the car, maybe a license plate number, maybe some surveillance tape, maybe something else to sort of bring this to justice. What's the general reaction amongst people who know her like you in terms of how this happened, where it happened, why it could have happened? Do you have any theories, Michelle?
No, this is the most devastating thing, and everybody's still in shock, and we're hoping somebody steps forward with a clue and calls the police at that tip number and says, hey, I think this might help, and hopefully we'll get a lead somewhere.
And Michelle,
we want justice for Connie.
Of course. And Michelle, I know she was an avid jogger. She had a few routes that she would go. Is this time of night the normal time that she would go for her runs?
I'm not even 100% sure on that. No, I'm hearing she goes out all different times, so I just wish she wasn't alone that night.
And, Michelle, could you take us through her state of mind the last time you spoke with her? How was she doing? Was she happy? Was she complaining about anything?
I'll tell you. Last time I seen her, because I moved to Virginia, the exact day is February 23rd, 2014, at Dunkin' Donuts, located at Frankfurt Avenue, Plastic Street. And she went on and on about how happy she is with her life, with her husband, with her two beautiful girls, and showed me pictures. And we talked about possibly getting together before the end of the summer to spend some time together and catch up again.
Michelle, were you friends with her on even Facebook or social media? Are there any postings that you know if she posted about, you know, where she showed her family or what was going on in her life?
Everything was wonderful and happy. You know, nothing to make you wonder. No.
And that's the problem, Michelle, and I think that's what's baffling. This is a person not having any enemies or not having any reason for something like this to happen. We also know, Michelle, that there was somewhat of a disability. Apparently she had asthma, and she was missing, I guess, a part of her right arm under the elbow. Do you think it was just she was an easy target?
That's what I think. I think somebody just picked her out as an easy target, and unfortunately wanted her phone possibly. Who knows?